Hello, welcome to my home, welcome to my casa. My name is Trinity, and I'm going to do a Divine Masculine read. Now, I know that the majority of people that would watch this would be feminines, so I'm going to do a read about your Divine Masculine, whoever that may be. And things are changing. We have a lot going on. It's wavy. The frequencies are wavy. It's up and down and in and out. But we're going to do a read and we're going to just check and see what the Divine Masculine Collective energy is. So I'll give these a good shuffle because they're a bit sticky. We need to get the energy working through them. I don't know if you're like me, it's a very peaceful day. There's a lovely calming energy. I hope you're feeling the same way. I'm going to speak to the Divine Feminines because I know that you're looking in to see what the Divine Masculine's energy is. And there could be one or two masculines that are watching this that want to check in and see what their own energy is. Yeah, I read my own way. Sometimes I do a Celtic cross and sometimes I just leave the cards talk for themselves and I just interpret what I see and what I feel. And my own experience, like I'd be around a lot of masculines and a lot of them would really be on the rise, like coming into their divine self more and more and more, and availing of situations and scenarios and circumstances so that they can toggle up, they can perfect their own creation. So I would have a lot of experience and watching to see what these men are like in my life and how their lives are and how they cope in their day, how they process. So let's try and tap in and see. Please, Divine Team, give us, there's the first card. What is this main topic? Ooh, it's an Ace of Swords. It's a brand new way of thinking. Swords is the air element. So there's new insights coming in. They're thinking new ways about how they're feeling. It's a new beginning, just after coming from the 10 of Swords. So just after coming from a cycle and are feeling new about whatever was on their minds in their life, whatever the scenario was about. And let's see what the scenario was about. I might just actually do a Celtic cross when the next card flips. But it's a good card to get, especially right off the bat, to have, where is it? It's about Pentacles, okay. So it's about their everyday life. It's very earthy. It's the 7 of Pentacles. So about what they've accumulated in their life, how they're feeling about their life. There could be, about their relationships with their friends, relationship with you, about their work. 6 of Swords. So sailing towards calmer waters. They're feeling very refreshed, very new, very fired up about their life. We have a 10 of Wands in reverse as well. So that would be, I suppose, in their creative aspect, in the creative side of their life. That's in reverse. So not feeling very good about their creative side, their passion. You'd want to turn that upside down and have it as the end of a cycle. So they're still stuck on something. There's a creative block there. And we have the Tower. So their minds are being blown. Like there's a Judgment card here as well. So that's 2 major arcana cards. So there's something that has blown up, and it's really making them take stock and thinking a new way, because I feel that like they were sick of that the old way they looked at their life, and the old way that they lived their life, and they're looking for calmer waters and really taking stock of mistakes that have happened in the past. And how can I fix this? How can I be a better person? How can I take what I've gathered in my garden and make the best of it? But there is a bit of a blockage there with their fire, with their creative. Maybe it's sexual as well. Maybe there's something that they're not happy with. Something that happened with somebody in their life that like created a tower moment, some argument that has just happened, that really it's at a crossroads with the Judgment card. Like this guy here is like on fire, he's bursting out of his skin. He's feeling very much in that place where he's calling out for help, for solutions. And maybe that's what that Ace of Swords is, that they're reaching out for divine intervention. The Hermit, they're going into Hermit. So like really going inside and reflecting on what they've gathered. Because there is a Knight of Pentacles here as well. But this Knight of Pentacles is galloping. So I feel that like they're looking for an answer about this tower. Something that blew up. Something that they didn't expect. And it's making them go into their shell. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing, to go inside for them. To try and shine a light on where they just went took a little bit of a left-hand turn where they should have taken a right-hand turn. What's the main issue here? I can see it's about Pentacles, it's about life in general. It's like being at a crossroads and looking for help, looking for assistance with their thoughts, because that was the first card that came up, was the Ace. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Air. They're calling out to the divine. I'm feeling just a little bit of havoc, a little bit of a block here for the Divine Masculine. I want to change cards. So I'm not too keen on the artwork, even though this deck was a gift and I'm very grateful. Thank you, Marie, if you're watching. But there's something about this deck here. I love the artwork. And I wouldn't be too financially, like, I wouldn't have any excess money to be spending on cards. It's down to the basics for me at the moment. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of turmoil. The Three of Cups. Looking to celebrate. I think they're in their head a bit too much about this blockage, about this creative block or this sexual block. And they want to gallop forward to a brighter day, you know. Wanting to have the party to continue. Wanting happier, brighter days. And not being very comfortable with going inside about this tower moment, about this block. I'm hearing the questions like, why do I have to look at this again? Why am I here again? Why can't everything just be Rosie in the garden? Why can't everything just be Three of Cups? Happy, joyous and free. I want life to be a party. I want life to just be plain sailing. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Looking for that real happy, joyous, like you can't get any better than the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is the ultimate card. That's the ultimate family, happy families card. You know, I have my own castle. That's interesting. I was just talking to a friend of mine in Italy, and he was saying that like he wants this. He wants that castle on the hill. So in that place of deep contemplation, deep reflection, and wanting just fulfillment and ease and happiness. So how does the Divine Masculine feel about the Divine Feminine? I mean, I can see that he wants complete joy and just wanting this tower moment to never happen again, whatever this tower moment is. So can we have a card, please, to see how the Divine Masculine feels about the Divine Feminine? Holding back a little, maybe there's a little bit of confusion. Maybe that's what that Ten of Wands in reverse is. A little bit of a sexual blockage, because if there's something on a Divine Masculine's mind about his life in general, then it would definitely affect that sexual energy. Put a block there. But can you tell us how he feels about the Divine Feminine, please? There it is. And this came up in the Divine Feminine read. So the Page of Pentacles, I was saying in the Divine Feminine read that there was a messenger coming in. So there's a message. Maybe that's what's on his mind. There's a message that he wants to give. There's something that he's going inside about, that he wants to talk about with the Divine Feminine. And it's in page energy, so it's very childlike, it's a little bit immature. And it could be something very, very simple. Could be just to express that he wants to feel freer, that he's got a lot on his mind. Because we have the Judgment card, and it's about the Queen of Wands. So that would be, and that would definitely make sense, because we had that Ten of Wands that was in reverse. Remember I was saying that like he wants to turn that upside down. He wants to free up that blockage in relation to this Queen of Wands. So there is a message that he wants to relay, and it's causing him a little bit of distraction in his life. Maybe he's rehearsing, like writing down what he wants to say. Yeah, the Ten of Wands just came up again, and it came in the upright. So he wants to finish something, an old cycle with you, Divine Feminine. Yeah, here we go with the Lovers. So it's definitely about you, Divine Feminine, that he's in this place. Like we've got the World card, wants to finish an old cycle. Wants things to be happy, joyous and free. And to just get on this horse and gallop. Where is that card gone now? Get on this card, on this card. Get on this horse and gallop and deliver this message as the Page. It could sound very immature. It could sound very muddled. So that's why he wants to go into Hermit, or why the Divine is putting him into this position, to really rehearse what he wants to say. It's beautiful that the Lovers card came up. So we have like these three beautiful cards. The Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups. He wants fulfillment. And he's going about it the right way, going into Hermit. Like I said, maybe he wants to send an email. Maybe he really wants to express his truth about how his life is, you know, like an overall chat and update about his life and how he feels about life and how he feels about love. And you're a big part of that, Divine Feminine, because the Lovers and the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So he sees you as a Queen of Wands. He sees you as a very creative matriarch. Like the Queen of Wands. Let me just read what the Queen of Wands is to the Divine Masculine. Queen of Wands. Her feminine side will shine, giving friendship and love. Good omens are threatened by unfaithfulness, jealousy, and stony coldness. So, like, she is on her throne. She's got her wand. She's got her sunflower. She's got her crown. She's in a position of greatness. She inspires him. She's his muse. He gets inspired by her. It lights his fire. She just sparks him, and it gives him great joy when he goes into that vibration of thinking about you, of being with you, of making love to you. She's fruitful. She is like the sunflower. She follows the sun. She sun gazes. She knows the power of the sun. It lights her up. And there's such a strong connection between the masculine and feminine energetically that, like, it's unconscious. That it's just automatic that when the Divine Feminine is in her shine, that he feels that and it inspires him. So I think that he's really connecting with this love and the potentiality. Ooh, we've Nine of Swords. So there's something there that's worrying him in relation to this. There's something that's keeping him up at night. Something that's in his dream space. That's really on his mind. That's really on his mind. There's one issue, because that's how we started the read, was the Ace of Swords. So there's some issue that is blocking him, that's really bugging him, that he wants to express, or something that is just making him worry about you. What is this worry? What is this in relation to? I think it's about this Seven of Pentacles, because this came up in your read as well, Divine Feminine, at the start of the reading, about your life, about what life is for the Divine Feminine right now, what you can bring to the table, what you've gathered, what your past is, who you are, this Queen of Fire, this muse. Nine of Swords. Can you tell us more about this Nine of Swords that just flipped? What's going round and round? Because that's what that is. It's like going round and round, being paranoid. Just there's something that's annoying the Hierophant. He's really tapping in. He's really connecting on the highest frequency with this, like blasting out as many negative thoughts as possible. So he's on his toes with this, and he's in very divine energy, like the Hierophant is connecting with him also, his higher self, giving him guidance, helping him to keep calm, telling him to go within. The answers are within. The writing's on the wall. Beautiful card, the Hierophant, to come out straight after the Nine of Swords. He knows that the answer is in the divine, you know. King of Pentacles. So even in this read, right now, Tapping into the Hierophant is making him feel like the King of Pentacles. So where the Divine Masculine is right now at this very moment in time, when this card came out, is that he's feeling good. This place of going within is making him feel in control. Yeah, the Sun card about the Queen of Cups. Sun card, Queen of Cups. So he's multi-processing, like quantum quick. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. So he's able to process super quick and ground himself. And really, on reflection, see that this woman in his life, this Divine Feminine, you Divine Feminine, which I know you're watching, more so than masculine is watching this read. I mean, that's just a fact. Let's call a spade a spade. You're coming up as the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love. She's like the pure mother energy and his muse. So he gets a lot of solace from thinking about you. This is all about the love here, since the Lovers came up. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Judgment call. So he's after getting an aha moment. He wants to move onwards, being in that Knight of Pentacles position, galloping forwards, moving forwards, very open to what life will bring towards him. Very much looking at the signs and synchronicities for answers. Very much able to tap into the frequency of the Hierophant. So this Divine Masculine here, the collective, they're very evolved. They're very evolved and they're very in tune with the higher dimensions. And that's what the work that's being done on Gaia is. That's what the Ascension is about. It's about the 144,000 that are the front runners in the awakening process, that are healers, that are teachers, that are guides, that are in a place of power, a place of influence. The 144 are here to make a big change. They're here to be the Hierophant. This guy here has got a book on his knee. He's always learning. He's always toggling up. He's always reflecting on everything. He never really jumps into anything. He takes everything on board. And he is striving for the highest form of love. Nothing else will do. That's what this story is about. That's what the story of life is about. Is alchemizing the story of love. And that's what these men are about. Is making decisions in their everyday life that is all connected with the highest form of love. Because the love story that has been is very distorted. People take each other for granted. People just carry on in their day without asking any questions. They're afraid to leave marriages. They're afraid to talk about serious issues like sexual relations, about... Ooh, what are you saying? Here we go, the Six of Cups. That's the Twin Flame card. They're looking for the perfect match, the perfect mate. And in past lives, we've settled. In past relationships, we've settled. Well, if you're a Divine Feminine like me, you'll keep on moving on. If there's an air, if there is even a sniff of narcissism, then we move on. If you're strong enough, if you've done your codependency work, if you recognize that characteristics of narcissism, it's just not good enough. We don't tolerate it, and we shouldn't tolerate it, and we shouldn't settle for codependent relationships in any shape and form. And that's why the Six of Cups has come out. This is about divine love. So divine feminine, that's the message about the divine masculine. That's where he's at right now. There has been a tower moment. It has sent everyone in this building. So maybe he's had an outburst or inwards burst about this love. And it's steering him in the right direction. Like, we're the 144,000. We're going to keep on moving forwards and doing whatever it takes to have this beautiful love. And when you are in beautiful love, then it frees up that 10 of Wands and takes you into a new wand, new thoughts, new inspiration, new insights, new ways of living your life, new ways of seeing life, new ways of being with people, clearing out the old, getting rid of, people that drain your energy, getting rid of people that are too judgmental and haven't done their shadow work, people that just unconsciously bob along every day and don't do any reflection work, don't do any self shadow work. That's what we're here for. We're here to raise the consciousness of the collective by doing our own work individually. And that's what these divine masculines know. That's our mission. That's our responsibility. That's why we came here. We didn't come here to just do a 9 to 5, stick in any old relationship and stay in it till you die. We're here to make changes, to shed the layers, to toggle up, to be the best version that we can be, to be open, honest, truthful, and that's what brings freedom. So they're doing very well. It's a very good read. If you like this read, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, please. It's a slow one. I had 2 subscriptions last night, which is amazing. It's good to know because I haven't done a reading in over a week. So it's still, people are still slow by slow. People are still watching and subscribing. So I must be doing something right. And even if it's a few subscriptions a week, I'm really grateful of that. It really makes me feel good to know that people like my readings, that they're subscribing and that they want to be notified when I'm coming up again. So thank you very much. Until the next read, take care.